This was last night. I noticed, and I even mentioned for a time, that the geese are starting to move. About 2 weeks ago, give or take, I noticed. In the springtime, they're on the move. Then all summer long, it's very quiet. You don't see them flying around like this. But now, in the fall, they're letting you know the seasons are changing. And it's happening all around us. Like I said, this was last night. I'm sitting out back, and lo, there's the deer. In the neighbor's yard this time. It's a little fawn. Oh, the little babies are all around. Oh, and the lady from there is coming out to take pictures of him. I think actually that might be the mother standing there, and the fawns were under the trampoline. But watch her jump over that 4-foot chain link fence, like just standing and bounce over. There's so much you see. Now, I examined that deer. Well, there's a little fawn in the background now. But I examined, and I can put it that way, I was looking at it, figuring people hunt deer. I've hunted deer, and I go, Mama, what the hell for? You know, it's got a couple of hind quarters, a little bit of meat elsewhere. It's not a big meat supply. I mean, if you're starving up in the woods, absolutely, if you're living off the land. But people that go and buy, you know, multi-$1,000 worth of weapons and spend hundreds or thousands of dollars in the woods hunting, been there, done that, well, you know, it's kind of like pointless. And I'm recognizing that a lot
was
more
about 2 feet away from Snoopy the other day.
as I'm watching the deer. And yes, that's the doe that was about 2 feet away from Snoopy when he was lying in the front. It's also the same doe that I talked to and was maybe 10 feet away in the spring, early summer, when she was so pregnant. I thought she was going to give birth right then and there. But she gave birth a few days later somewhere else and brought the babies around, and has been
The babies are still in the back there.
bringing them around
They'll
steady.
have to go around. They know the way. She's waiting for them. Maybe she'll lie down.
You know, for animals, they don't have the luxury like humans to grow up, you know, and all that. These little fawns were born just a few, maybe 2 months ago, if that. What is it, July? Sometime in June, maybe. And they have a couple more months before they have to get ready for winter. Imagine, you know, they're going to have to, if there's snow, they're going to have to find their food through snow. They have to battle the cold, and it can get minus 20, 30, or even more. You never know what the winter's going to bring. And more predators, because even down here, we have coyotes, we have bobcat, we got cougar, we got all kinds of animals that prey on them around the park. And if they go up into the forest, well, hunters, you know, I used to hunt deer, and as I look at them, I just wonder what the hell for. There's no meat on them.
Down underneath the trampoline.
If you depend on it, absolutely. But, you know, sport.
Snoopy looks because the deer are here. Come on. Come on. And not coming out there.
He still remembered how close they came to him. It was like that doe was going to come and lick him, and the little fawn was there too. It was incredible. But now the doe has laid down on the lawn. And earlier on, I even said that. I wonder if she's going to lie down, because she's waiting for her fawns, and she's not in any worry. They're taught well. They can move. They're growing. There was a plane coming in last night, and I'm filming and I film everything when I'm sitting out on the balcony, because it's kind of like watching the world moving by.
Snoopy's out here,
including bribing Snoopy with food to come out.
Music's playing.
And the mama doe is lying down.
Not sure where the babies are.
I mean, what more could you ask for in a situation like this? It's late evening, well, late evening, meaning around 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30ish, getting close. Gonna be dark soon.
Courage.
I mean, Snoopy is brave.
Sure.
He went down the steps to the welcome mat. And that's as far as he went. He lay across the welcome mat as to say, no, you don't see that sign here. Nope, no welcomes here. It's just cat country. Another plane overhead, and as I'm filming that, I look down and across the road come the bobcat. Not bobcat. Raccoons.
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 Snoopy.
Should be a song. Here come the raccoons.
Raccoons.
Here they come,
On a tree.
running down the street. Look at all the raccoons getting the funniest look you can imagine. I don't know. But it was cool.
Okay, this is a pretty good night.
You hear, is that crickets or frogs? It's evening. Isn't she pretty? Now think about this mother raccoon. She's got 3 kits she's got to look after.
And the deer is still here.
The deer has 2 fawns. These are mothers.
And the raccoon is on the walnut tree.
Gotta look after all the babies, make sure they're fed, they're protected, and you know, these animals are willing to give their life for the babies. I mean, imagine that. You know, this isn't just...
Snoopy, come on.
No, it's not human
Snoopy,
anyway.
come here.
I wanted Snoopy to come
Snoopy.
up there because I thought the raccoon might come looking for food. But Snoopy was okay, and, well, I let him be. Oh, this is hard. Whew. She's bigger. Probably tired too. Imagine if they were looking after 3 little baby raccoons in the beginning. And they don't have a house. They gotta be moving all the time. They're scrounging for food all the time. I mean, it's 3 mouths, babies to feed, plus the mother. You know, she's probably gonna repeat this again next year. Same with the doe and the fawns. You know, maybe next year she'll have 1 fawn, or maybe 2 again, who knows. But this is
That
life.
raccoon is pissed at someone or something, because it keeps looking over that way, towards the house with the dogs.
I noticed that too. She was watching one way very intently, and I wonder if the dog scared her or barked. And like I said, they will protect their cubs with everything, or their kits, pups, I don't know, raccoon babies. But they're such a cute animal, such a cute animal.
I only saw 2 babies, so I wonder if she's lost one.
I only saw 2, but all 3 were there because when they came down from the tree, I saw them. So that was reassuring. But again, I've seen them before. I've seen them in the back, in the pine tree. I've seen them on the ground below the belt. They come around.
Raccoon in the tree, deer on the ground, Snoopy on the welcome mat. He's hiding it so nobody comes here. And no welcomes here. Stay away.
Now when the raccoons were leaving, Snoopy went after the mother.
You know, I told you in a previous video that some people have to go far away to get nature shots and videos, and they set up motion sensor cameras. I just sit on the balcony.
You know, you see this time to time on YouTube videos where people live in a place where they do have nature
But
present.
definitely something's wrong.
And, well, actually a lot of people live where nature's present, but they just don't seem to appreciate it. And I said it honestly before, if you have a garden and you've been, growing your plants and vegetables and looking after it, you don't want deer coming in there and eating it all, or raccoons. And raccoons do raid whatever. I mean, they're trying to survive.
I'm gonna fall down.
Like little raccoons up in the tree bouncing around.
Mama deer. We just need the fawns to show up. Oh, it's coming down head first.
It's amazing watching these animals, including squirrels. Yesterday I watched a squirrel walk sideways along the wooden fence. I mean, the muscle tone, the claws, everything, it was going sideways. And where I lived previously, they were going up on the stucco side of a house and just traveling all over willy-nilly. I don't mind it. Here she comes. So cautious. And yes, folks, that's the Camaro sitting right there.
Snoopy.
I just made sure Snoopy doesn't think about anything.
Hey, little raccoon. Where are you running off to? There's a deer down there. Fuck.
That's where I usually put up. I don't buy food
That's where
for
I
him
feed 'em.
specifically, but Snoopy doesn't always eat his food
Wasn't
all
anything
up.
left over today.
So what is left, I gather up and I give it to the raccoons.
geese.
What the hell? I used to flush it down the toilet or toss it out. But why? And if more people did stuff like that, well, maybe there'd be too many raccoons, but maybe they also wouldn't get into the gardens and stuff, or garbage cans. There was a video on YouTube where a woman is tipping a garbage can around and the raccoon comes out of it. You never know. Now it's getting really dark. I just located the night vision button on that camera just now when I was dicking around with it, importing the videos.
Snoopy always sniffed all over the place around there. And now I know why. The raccoon is searching for stuff in there. Oh yeah, and the deer is there. Hey, raccoon. And two more raccoons in the tree, and two fawns are somewhere around.
I've really brightened up the video just so you can see something, because without it, it's black. It's pretty well black. So, Snoopy on the welcome mat, raccoons walking by. It's just another day in paradise.
The raccoon is over by the water and the deer is lying down.